What's up, everybody? Nick DeSealhorse back with another video. Today, if you're watching it real time, it snowed about a foot here in Salt Lake City, and it's amazing. So you might be wondering, top 5 things to do in winter in Salt Lake City. First of all, you gotta check this out. We got so much snow. It's awesome. You gotta see it.
Woo! Check it out. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Winter Wonderland. Oh my gosh. Shoveling this morning was a workout. So if you buy a corner lot, you're obligated to shovel the snow on all aspects of your house. So take note of that. Let's get back into the video.
All right, we're back at it. So the top 5 things to do in Salt Lake City in the winter. Love it. This time of year, it's an amazing time of year. The snow really brings a quietness and stillness to the city. People know how to typically commute on the snowy road, so there's a lot less accidents than there are in the rest of the country. Plows, salting, we've got snow down. So when you move here, don't be surprised. It's a great place to be. So we'll start with number 5. So number 5 is a little bit outside of Salt Lake, but it's just such a cool place that I had to put it on the list. It's about an hour's drive and it's up in Midway. So Midway, it's just past Park City. It's on the backside of, Big Cottonwood Canyon, if you want to think about it in that way. The best things to do in Midway are, 1, visit the ice castles. It's sculptures and large structures built out of ice castles. That's why they call it that. Bring your winter boots, bundle up. It's gonna be cold, but it is a sight to see. Such a fun thing. Get your tickets early because it's really popular, so it does tend to sell out. It's not really something you can just show up and go to. And in stark comparison to the ice castles, you've got the Midway crater. It's a natural crater that was created up in Midway, and it's got 90-degree water coming up through the ground, and it's an amazing experience. You could actually scuba dive in this crater. You can go down 60 feet. They've created some really cool things for you to see if you do want to go scuba diving in it, or you can just go hang out in the side of it where they've got the built-out infrastructure, so it's like a hot tub. Just hang out. They even have a little hose for you to cool off on, because 90 degrees sitting in it for 30 minutes, an hour plus, it gets hot. You don't want to cool down a little bit. So yeah, Midway, the ice castles and the crater. Do the do the hot cold immersion therapy. Do both in the same day. Go through, have some great food. There's some great restaurants up there as well. Number 4. You don't always think of this in the winter, but explore the art scene. Salt Lake has some amazing murals and sculptures that you can go around, get that gram. Just go around the city, find all the amazing murals. This last fall, we actually had a mural series where artists came from all over the country, all over the world to paint murals around Sugar House, around Salt Lake City. So visit those, get some amazing pictures with the snow all around. It's a great thing to behold. Within arts, also, I highly recommend going to the Nutcracker. Ballet West's Nutcracker here at the Capitol Theater, downtown Salt Lake City, is the longest running Nutcracker in the nation. It's an amazing performance. Last 3 years ago, they changed the sets and costumes, but before that, they had used the same sets and costumes for that. I wouldn't say that entire time, but for the last decade at least, decade plus. So recently changed, and it is phenomenal. Me and my wife went, and oh yeah, 1 second. So my wife has been going to the Nutcracker since she was 5 years old with her mom and her family, and this year was the first year we went together. and it was an amazing experience. So we got this little guy to commemorate our time going to the Nutcracker our first year together. Super special. You know, not all Nutcrackers signify that you went to the Nutcracker performance, but you know, the Mouse King certainly does. It's very unique. He's got his little slice of cheese, and yeah, we think he's super special. We're super happy with it and had such a fun time. It was an amazing, amazing performance. It's fun too because my wife has all the background information of the dancers and who's dating who's married to who, and there's a lot of fun insights that you get when you go to the Nutcracker with my wife, which unfortunately for you probably won't get to experience that. But go experience the Nutcracker from Ballet West at the Capitol Theater for yourself. The arts in Salt Lake are amazing. Murals, dances, performances, whatever it may be. Wintertime is a great time to experience that. Number 3, so you're looking to get outside, go hiking, go snowshoeing. There's a lot of great snowshoe trails up Mill Creek Canyon. You can even go up to the Nordic Center at Solitude and walk around, not on the Nordic tracks, but kind of around the village area, get some snowshoes. And you can even just go up any of the canyons. I will say though, if you're going up into the canyons, you know, areas not like a golf course, not anything like that, but a little more rugged, a little more rural, you need to have some level of snow safety. A lot of people think that snow safety is really only required for backcountry skiing and snowboarding, but that's not true. There's a lot of people who actually die in avalanches 30 yards from their car because they went hiking or snowshoeing and they trigger a slide from just right above them. They get pushed down, buried into a ditch, and sad to say, but it happens. So have some snow safety, or just like I said, go to a golf course, walk around. A lot of the public golf courses will allow you just to go get some snowshoes and do some laps. It's a fantastic place. And that kind of brings us to number 2. So number 2, tubing and sledding. Some great places around Salt Lake. You can just go find your local hill. Like right down the street from us, there's a little elementary school with an amazing hill that you can go tubing and sledding on, or go to Sugar House Park. Sugar House Park has an amazing hill to go. And you can also go up Big Cottonwood Canyon. There's an iconic sledding hill at the Jordan Pines campground. It's iconic. You'll see they built infrastructure for crossing the road. There's now lights so pedestrians get across safely. There's a ton of parking now. So go park up there, go sledding at the hill, enjoy the day with your family, go home, drink some hot chocolate. It's Christmas time, you know. This is the best time of year for me. It's cold, it's hot. You get to enjoy family, hot chocolate, fires, and yeah, I just love it. So tubing and sledding around Salt Lake when there's snow, and it's just so much fun. And the last one, my personal favorite, I've been doing it since I was 3 years old, and that's skiing. Skiing and or snowboarding. I snowboarded from when I was 7 till I was 11. Realized my brother was better at it. I didn't like being strapped to the thing, and I didn't like the whiplash that I would get falling on my face or in the back. So I switched back to skiing for the last, what is that? 29, that was 11, so shoot. Math. 18 years. Holy crap. Wow. That's crazy. So I've been skiing forever, and skiing and snowboarding here in Salt Lake is world class. I mean, Visit Salt Lake has their slogan of best snow in the world for a reason. We get the lake effect storms, we get super light powder, we get a lot of snow. There's so many different resorts to go to: Alta, Snowbird, Brighton, Solitude, Snow Basin, Park City, now also Canyon, so they're tied together. Deer Valley, Powder Mountain, what else? Sundance. It's an amazing place to go skiing. You have so many different resorts to frequent. You can go to like Snow Basin, Park City, Sundance, have like the really big, ritzy, fancy amenities and locations. Deer Valley, obviously, that's another one of those really kind of ritzy, about the après experience more than the skiing. And then you have more expert terrain at Solitude, Brighton, Snowbird, Alta, really kind of those premier locations for up and coming snow athletes to, grow up and experience the snow and learn about it and progress in their sport, really become top level athletes, get into the movies, get into the Olympics. We see a lot of people progressing through the sports and getting into the Olympics, also in Park City, because there's a lot more snow park and environment in that sense. The slope style events and the big airs and the, a lot of the events that are in the Olympics. So yeah, skiing and snowboarding in and or around Salt Lake is world class. People fly from all over the world to come here and enjoy our mountains. So that also brings me to a message I just want to leave people with. If you do love recreating in the mountains and wanting to stay safe and protect that experience, one, if you're getting into the backcountry, educate yourself, have snow safety, get out and be safe. But two, support organizations like Protect Our Winters, or PAL for short. Brilliant name. Jeremy Jones started the organization, but it's not Jeremy Jones. It's anyone who likes to get outside and recreate in the mountains and enjoy snow and wants to protect that. We need to do everything we can to protect our environment so that we can continue having these amazing storms and these amazing experiences like skiing and snowboarding in the mountains. I love it. I grew up doing it. It's very special, near and dear to my heart. So I give back proceeds from my commissions to Protect Our Winters so that I can support that and continue enjoying it for future generations. I want my kids to ski. I want my kids' kids to ski. It's just in my blood. I love the Scandinavian culture. I love the saunas and the cold plunges. There's a lot of things that are tied for me back to skiing and snowboarding. So if it's important to you, look up Protect Our Winters, volunteer your time, volunteer anything you can, donate whatever you can. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is the 5 things that I think you should do in Salt Lake City. And I love you for making it this far in the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.